Hey, what's up, everybody?
Welcome back.
We're back to check out some more Slapped Ham. We watched the last one, and we didn't think it was particularly unnerving or scary or anything. So, we're gonna watch this one, and hopefully, this one is better than the last one we saw. This one is called
Hopefully.
"These Scary Ghost Videos." No, scary ghost photos have no rational explanation. Just over 10 minutes long. Before we get to it, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe if you want. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back out and check out another video. That being said,
Let's just jump.
right into it.
That was a good transition.
There you
How
go.
you doing? I'm Callan, and this is
I hope
Slapped
this is
Ham.
better than the
Today
last
we're
one.
What's his
looking at
name?
Scary ghost
Callan?
photos that seem to have no
That's a good
rational
name.
explanation.
Gonna write
So
that
hit that
down.
subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content. Just
Freaky
like this.
content.
Freaky content.
Let's hope this one's good.
Hopefully.
In September of 2018,
Oh, I was gonna say, is this
Fabiola
what's so
Rodriguez
scary
was
about this?
tragically
Ghost
killed.
Toller.
Her
Visits
mother,
grave.
Sandra Gonzalez, along with other loved ones, regularly leave toys and other items on the beloved child's grave. Sandra was disturbed when the items that she left for her late daughter began disappearing. She also
That's
noticed
odd.
other acts of vandalism at the graveside. She asked staff at the cemetery to keep their eyes open for anyone paying unwarranted attention to her daughter's grave. Luckily for the family, a nearby gravestone has a camera trained on it. This family has
weird.
also experienced
Put a camera on
vandalism
a
in the
gravestone?
cemetery. They believe that their son's killer, who is still at large, is responsible for the cruel acts. They set up the camera in hopes of gaining evidence to take to the police. However, what they actually saw in the security footage was truly shocking. Images of a young girl appear in the still footage walking near their son's grave.
Oh,
Concerned
that
about
would
a
be
child
creepy.
wandering the cemetery at night, they showed the pictures to the staff, who immediately recognized the child as Fabiola. Sandra, who happened to be at the cemetery that day, tearfully confirmed that it is her daughter in the photos.
What?
In one of the still images, Sandra believes that it shows her daughter walking away with a tall man, who the other family believes to be their son. Sandra is convinced that her daughter came back to the cemetery to lead the man to heaven. Because both suffered tragedies so early in their young lives,
they're both
the families
dead?
think that the kindred spirits have been
They're trying
drawn
to
to
figure
each
out.
other in the afterlife, as evidenced by the footage from the cameras.
Why is there no videos? Just still photos.
Slapped Ham viewer Jasper Ashbell wasn't expecting any scary
was
ghost
weird.
photos when
That
he
was
went out
odd.
for dinner with a group of friends in 2013.
What's wrong with him? Something looks
Unfortunately
like
for
it's
him,
wrong with him.
spirits often show up at the most unexpected of times. The group decided to go to a restaurant near Mulu National Park in Miri Sarawak, Malaysia. This is one of the most remote places in the area,
Remote
but the friends
places.
still believed they could have a great time. Throughout the night, they took numerous photos to commemorate the occasion. It wasn't until later that they noticed anything amiss in the pictures. 6 friends were gathered that night, but much to their surprise, a 7th face showed up in one of their photos.
7?
As the group posed in front of
Oh,
a
yeah,
dartboard,
yeah.
it appears that a spirit decided to take the opportunity to photobomb them. The face appears near the bottom
That's
of the
really
photo,
bizarre.
tucked in between several of the closely posed bodies. Based on the eerie location of the face, there's no way that someone could have snuck into the photo
I was
without
gonna
the
say, how
others
would you get
noticing.
down there?
I
In
know.
fact, it seems unlikely that the face could even be attached to a body based on its proximity to the floor. The face itself appears human, but not entirely normal. Its head is cast in shadow, appearing darker than it should have, considering the bright light that illuminates the others in the photo. In addition, its
That's
eyes
really
appear to be
bizarre.
entirely white, giving the face a demonic appearance.
Demonic appearance.
No one in the group has been able to explain this
See
terrifying
about
photo.
that.
But
Yeah,
it
nobody,
seems
like,
unlikely
noticed
they'll
it?
return to this restaurant anytime soon.
I don't know, you figure you could look down and see somebody, but
Redditor, I got shit to do today, never
Family
expected
dog.
to see the family's beloved golden retriever
I got shit
again
to do
after
today.
the dog passed away several years ago.
Family dog
They
returns.
certainly never expected to see the dog show up in any scary ghost photos. Yet, evidence in a photo has made them believe that their pet never really left them. The dog's name was Coda, and she loved the Redditor's mother more than anyone else in the family. The mother was distraught when they lost the dog, but eventually was able to move on. However, when her husband set up a trail camera hoping to get footage of a fox, they got an unexpected surprise.
The video of
The
like,
photo
the
shows the mum leaning out of the open door of the house's
dog.
sunroom. She's partially
yeah.
obscured by the porch rails, but she appears to be picking something up from the ground. Just a few feet away, there appears to be a smudge of light or mist. The spot is clearly in the shape of a dog.
That's so weird.
It appears only a few feet from the mother's face. If something corporeal had been standing there, she certainly would have noticed.
How do you not notice that?
Because of the shape of the entity and the
Yeah,
close
just kinda
relationship
see-through.
Coda and the mum
It was
had,
dark out.
the family
Yeah,
believes
that's
this
maybe.
photo shows
I don't know.
evidence of the family pet coming back to visit her favourite human in spirit form. Whether or not this photo actually does show a ghostly canine, the family can take some comfort in the thought that
Either
the
way, it's
dog
kind
may
of
not be
strange.
too
Like
far
it looks
away.
like a dog.
I know, that's
Pretty bad spot for like a trail camera, though.
Slapcam viewer Naomi Flynn never expected any scary ghost photos of her very own. However,
Unexplained
that
black
changed
crowd.
when something sinister showed up in a photo of a young girl. Naomi snapped the photo of the little girl in the family's living room. She was standing in
Weird
front of the
looking camera.
television, and everyone who was in the room
Well,
at
I
the
don't
time
know
is
what's the
certain
actual
that there was
camera.
nothing strange
Yeah, I
around
know.
that could have showed up in the photo. Yet, when the film was developed, they
Huh?
were surprised by what they saw.
What is
An
that?
eerie black shroud appears to be hovering behind the young girl. It's amorphous in shape.
You also say
but also
somebody's
appears
standing,
like a piece of
but
black
like facing
cloth
south,
billowing
like that's
and
their
floating
hand
in
or
the
arm
air.
or something. They're standing facing that way.
No one's sure what could have caused this strange entity to
So
appear
I
in the
don't know.
photo.
I don't know if that's necessarily.
However, the dark colour certainly brings to mind the possibility of a
It's not
demonic
necessarily like
entity.
a scary paranormal. It could be somebody standing behind, but
Unfortunately, there's
they're
not
not.
many
But
further
they're not
details
saying.
available about this terrifying
When we go over
photo.
the black shroud, it actually looks like somebody's. Looks like, you know, like somebody's arm right here and a hand right there.
Yeah, that looks
It
like
looks like
it.
somebody's like wearing a sweatshirt walking by her. I don't know. Comes back on.
Scary ghost photos aren't a common souvenir
Nice
that
when
people
figure
bring home
appears
from
in photo.
vacation. Slapcam
Let's
viewer
see
Frank
this.
Teves was certainly surprised by what he saw in the photo that his sister brought home from Hawaii. Frank's sister,
Hawaii.
Margie Crosby, visited Kauai,
Yeah.
Hawaii with her husband.
Hawaii,
At
Hawaii.
the beginning of the trip, they bought a
Interesting.
small disposable camera to capture memories
Oh,
of
it's
their
one of these
vacation.
old
On one of the
cameras.
final days before leaving the island to head home, Margie's husband took a photo of her on the beach in front of a stunning background of sand and sea. They timed the photo so no other beachgoers would be caught in the shot and ruin the scenic photo. Unfortunately, something unusual showed up to mar their shot of the
What is
beach.
that?
Just behind Margie, there appears to be a person in a blue shirt and khaki pants. The person's body is contorted in a strange position, and the head isn't even visible.
It was supposed to be
It
just her.
appears as if this person or entity is bending
Looks like
backwards
she's
at a
holding
bizarre
it with
and
her
disturbing
hand.
angle. The strange figure doesn't even appear to have hands.
Oh yeah.
That
To prove the
is.
snapshot wasn't photoshopped, Frank sent in another picture that shows the original photo being held up. The image was developed straight from the film of the disposable camera.
That's really bizarre.
The figure in the photo is crystal clear, unlike many scary ghost photos that are blurry
That
and
is
translucent.
Especially when she was
But
supposed to
Margie and her
supposedly there
husband are
standing there
absolutely
alone.
certain that they were alone on this part of the beach when they took the photo. Besides, the figure appears so close to Margie that she certainly would have noticed someone standing next to her, performing strange bodily contortions.
Yeah, I
The
would say
figure's
she
clothing also
should
appears
have
out of
noticed.
place for a warm day on the beach. So what could
Like,
this
yeah,
bizarre
like wearing like
figure
a long
be?
shirt,
The
long
family
sleeve
has
shirt.
no explanation
know.
for the
Khakis when you're at the
entity,
beach.
and this photo has been haunting
I
them
don't know,
for
that's
years.
Number one.
Before we take a look at a truly terrifying image captured
Truly
at a
terrifying.
construction site,
Truly
remember to hit
terrifying,
that
you know?
subscribe button, then click that little bell icon there, and then
Sure.
turn on all channel
Okay.
notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we upload
See,
our
in the
mysterious
loop.
and scary
Yeah,
videos.
gotta be in the loop with slapped ham.
Adam Lees, a
Okay,
manager at a
limitless
security company,
security.
is used to spotting
Construction
strange
site.
things on CCTV. Normally it's criminals up to no good or even employees causing trouble. However, it isn't often that he spots what appears to be a ghost. When Adam got an alert that the
I was
infrared
gonna
motion
say-
sensors on a camera at a construction site had picked up movement, he immediately turned on the feed from the camera to see what was going on. Much to his surprise, there appeared to be a woman in a long white dress walking across the site. The dress billows out behind her in the still image, as does her dark hair.
Did he go out and
She's
confront
carrying
it?
something white in her hands. Whatever the object is, it's impossible to distinguish from her pale white skin.
Could be flowers.
Could be.
Adam was disturbed by the footage. He pulled himself together to dispatch on-site security guards to
Oh,
the
God,
area
I would
where
love
the
to see
camera
how
was
this
triggered.
ended.
Yeah.
When the group arrived about 3 minutes later, everything was business as usual. They found no signs that anyone was there or had been there in recent hours. The security company is baffled by the strange entity, and Adam himself has admitted to having trouble sleeping since the incident. Supernatural aficionados have been quick to label the entity a
Probably
white
thinking the
lady,
person
a
followed them
particular
home.
kind of female
Maybe.
spirit usually seen in a long white dress. These entities are typically spotted in less populated areas and often have
It's weird
tragic
how there's a lot of
backstories full of
ghosts.
sorrow and heartbreak.
Hunters,
Perhaps
paranormal.
this spirit suffered a tragic
People that-
death somewhere near the construction
There was
site.
always like a woman in a white
Without
dress.
more
Like,
detail
not just this
about the
video,
site's
but
history, the
TV
woman's
shows. I
identity
was like, why is the
remains a
woman always wearing a
mystery.
white dress?
I know, it's weird.
Now, if you want to see some more freaky
That was
ghost
going to be it
photos,
for
let's check out.
slapped hand.
Slapped ham.
Yeah, I guess that was a little bit better than the last one.
Yeah, it was.
Some of the stuff was kind of creepy. There might have been like that one with the little like someone was wearing a sweatshirt. I didn't really necessarily believe there was a black shroud behind the little girl. It looked to me like someone was walking by through the photo and they took the picture and I was saying, "Oh, it's a black shroud." Like, how do you really know? Or like, it'd be cool if they had some of the stuff on video instead of still
Yeah.
photos. It's hard to tell from still photos. So
Because it could,
Photoshop.
yeah, or else it could be easily like edited through Photoshop. Like, you know, sometimes people upload not just photos but videos, and then they later come out and say, "Oh yeah, we only did it for views." Like,
Yeah.
people do stuff like that for money. Like, not saying it's totally fake. I mean, you just
Yeah,
don't
you just
know.
always have to be a little skeptical of some of this stuff. But some of it looked pretty creepy. Like, what? But it was like I said in the video, like, why is it like not just this, but paranormal stuff in general? There's always some story about a woman in a white dress. You watch different paranormal shows and there's always a woman in a white dress or a woman in a black dress. It's really weird how that is. No matter where in the world the people are investigating or trying to figure out what's going on, there's always a woman in a white or black dress. It's usually a white dress. I just think that's kind of strange how that is.
I know, it's weird. Very, very weird.
But yeah, I think this was definitely a little bit better than the last one we watched. But that being said, I think we'll wrap up this one. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
Until next time.
There you go.